This is RICKY, the Android Guy. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Android Weekly / Android Q&A, where we go over all the latest topics that happened during the week in the mobile world, and then answer your questions live. If you would like your question asked live, there's one of two ways to do it. And the first way is just emailing me at asktheandroidguy@gmail.com right here. And just make sure your subject is question. The other way of doing it is just simply staying tuned live. Every Sunday at 8 p.m. we have a live show, and I answer all questions in the comment section guaranteed. As whereas if you email me, you generally have maybe like a 1 in 5 chance or so, just because we do get a couple of emails every week, so I cannot answer them all, but I can answer every live one. So if you're watching live, start asking your questions in the comment section down below, and we'll move on to the weekly news. Alright, the HTC M10 has surfaced, and should you be excited? Maybe. I'm not sure yet, really. This device looks very similar to the past devices. It's nothing too big. The headphone jack is on the top, which is kind of cool. It's an interesting way of doing it. It's like, paralleled with the micro USB. That micro USB does look like it's Type C as well. So it looks like LG and HTC have made the jump to Type C, and Samsung will most likely make it come this fall. So really, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's a bit different, right? I mean, like LG made the big step this year in terms of design. HTC seems to be just upgrading or kind of blending the M series with their A9 series, and this is what we got. Overall, it's fairly interesting. We've seen other leaks of it, but this is by far the best inclination of how it will look exactly. What do you guys think about the design? Do you guys think it's appealing? Does this really make you want it? Or are you waiting until the specs come out? That's personally what I'm waiting for, just because, they promise a great camera. And honestly, HTC has never had a bad device, but they've had bad cameras. And that's what really kept me from purchasing one as my daily driver. Now, it looks like it has one front speaker, but that might be misleading because we do have a speaker on the bottom. So either that's going to be just, an earpiece and that's it now, or you're going to have a bottom and a front speaker, which would kind of be weird, kind of be interesting. Let's see how it goes. What do you guys think? Are you guys interested in this device, or is it just the same old from HTC? Now, another bit of news came out in a leak form, and that is the iPhone 5 SE. Yes, we have it right here leaked. And this is it, guys. Exactly what we expected. Nothing new, nothing innovative, pure Apple. So yeah, it's literally just, it looks like a iPhone 6 smaller, and that's it. It's a 4.7-inch screen, and it's literally just going to be a smaller iPhone. It's a 4.7 or 4.5, actually, I forget. It may be a 4.5. So, a smaller device, but just made for that market to replace the iPhone 5. This is in anticipation for the later iPhone that'll come out this year. So when the iPhone 7 comes out, if you're still on the 2-year contract kind of way, you're going to have the iPhone 7 be the $200 price point. You're going to have the iPhone 6s be the $100 price point, and the 6 will be dropped completely, whereas the 5 SE will take that portion now and then be the free one, or the lowest priced iPhone. So this is what we expect to come about. Of course, you'll have the plus in each category as well for the high end and the mid range. But yeah, so that's what's going to happen. What do you guys think? Is it what you expected? Are you surprised by this iPhone 5 SE, or is it what you expected? Let me know in the comment section down below. It's very curious. Hold on one second, guys. Just trying to see if this... Okay. Well, I think this might have been recording the wrong way, but it's hopefully okay. Alright, in the next bit of news we have the Galaxy series thing. So before anyone asks me, when is Marshmallow coming out, let me just get right to it, okay? As far as the international phones, it seems that March will be the month for the Note 5, Edge Plus, S6, and S6 Edge. So that will all be in March. We have started seeing this already. Verizon's Note 5 is officially Android 6.0 now. So if you're on Verizon and you haven't updated yet, you should probably update. In April, we will begin the Note 4 and Note 4 Edge. Now remember, this is the international models, so it could be up to a month delay compared to the US or wherever your country is that you're getting the update from. And thereafter, the S5 will be in May. The Alpha, for those of you who got the Alpha, will be in June. And the Tab S2s will be in May. So that is the official date as of February 29th, which is pretty recent, of when all of these rollouts are coming. And this is phase one. We do have the A series coming in even later, but this is what we're getting ready to see. Okay? All right, so no asking, when is Marshmallow coming? I swear to God, someone's still going to come in late and ask that, but whatever. We'll wait and see. All right, HTC has did amazing when it comes to the sales for their HTC Vive. They sold 12 million HTC Vives in just the first 10 minutes. That is amazing. That is better than any smartphone they've ever sold. So if you wondered why I was saying that HTC is taking a break from smartphones, they have never sold a smartphone that comes even close to that in terms of sales. 12 million? Or sorry, gross is 12 million. But still, I mean, that's just really quick, really impressive. So yeah, no, sorry, that is a big difference. Gross 12 million. So they sold about 15,000 units, which is grossing $12 million. So really great when it comes to that. Just a really stupendous job that HTC did so well with the Vive. I have not yet ordered mine, although I am definitely considering it. I'm just still debating on which one I should get. Which one do you guys think I should get first? The HTC Vive or the Oculus Rift? I just feel that the HTC Vive, you know, I can get it sooner. I can get it in the next coming week or so. But when it comes to the Oculus Rift, I feel that that's going to be a better platform. So I'm just kind of curious. I think the HTC Vive has the better hardware, but I think Oculus has the better platform. Let me know what you guys think. Which virtual reality headset are you more excited for? And then in the last bit of news, there was so much different controversial news on this topic this week. There was about 4 different articles posted and some on Variety and all this stuff. So Samsung is killing off their Milk Music. Thank God, no one ever used it. No one ever cared. Just more bloatware that no one needed. So they're killing off Milk Music, but the big rumor was, are they buying Tidal? So Tidal is the streaming software that Jay-Z owns and that he bought a while back, and it's been known because it has exclusive on Kanye, it has exclusive on Drake, has exclusive on Nicki Minaj, has exclusive on Beyonce, and even with all of that star power, no one cares. It does have about 1 million a month, but it's just nowhere near compared to even Apple Music, which isn't that great anyway compared to Spotify and Pandora. No one really cares about this service, and despite what Jay-Z and Kanye want you to believe, that it's so great, it's not really that great. So overall, yes, it's going to flop just like most other ones. Jay-Z did purchase it for $56 million, and it's had nothing but trouble since launch. So what is going to happen? Samsung is not interested. They tried, with their Milk Music. It failed. Big reason it failed because you only had it on Samsung devices. Samsung, why didn't you put it on every device? That's what should have happened. So overall, I thought it was an interesting concept, but definitely not one that audiences liked, obviously, because no one's just using it. So there you go. All right, now let's get to the questions that were asked during the week. Again, if you're watching live, just feel free to ask a question in the comment section down below, and we will get to it before the end of the show. All right, now let's get to it. So, the first question, actually, let me get some. Gotta stay awake for you guys and my throat clear. All right, Ricky, I hear you're talking about the Note 6 leaks and your opinions. What do you think about the LG V11 will be? Has there been any leaks or rumors on it? Uh, and will it be better than the Note 6? I think I heard that the it will have 6 gigs of RAM. Let me know. So, what do I think about the LG V11? First of all, I do not think it'll be called the V11. I think they will go by the car style, so it will be called the V12. Yes, it will skip a number, but I think that that's what they're going to do. I don't think they're going to do a V11. I think they're going to do a V12, just because that sounds more powerful. It sounds more aggressive. And again, if you're coming from a V10, you get a V12, and it just sounds awesome. So yeah, I think it'll be called a V12. First of all, I do believe that the name will be V12. I do not think it'll be V11. However, what do I think will be the differences and will be better than the Note 6? I mean, this is a pure guess at this point because we don't know too much about the Note 6, and we know pretty much nothing about the V12, V11, or whatever it will be called. So I can't say really. I can say LG did a very interesting thing with their G5, and I'm very interested in it. We have still yet to hear from LG if we are getting review units, which hopefully we will. Actually, just as all of you guys always do, if you guys are watching live, just reach out to LG on Twitter. They're on Twitter. They are. Let's see. Let me just see. On Twitter, they are LG USA Mobile. So, tweet at LG USA Mobile and say, send the Android guy LG G5. And I would greatly appreciate that. That way, you guys let them know that you want us to get a review unit. They did give us the G4 and the V10, so hopefully they'll keep us in mind when that G5 comes out, although we just haven't heard from them, so that's always a little bit troubling. Alright, so that's all we can tell right now. Hopefully we'll see what they come out with. But in terms of the V12, I just don't think that we can make that kind of assumption yet. If it'll be better than the Note 6, will it be better than the G5? Yeah, it will be. But what will that entail is more the question. Alright, R. Rio asks, saw your YouTube video on a couple questions on Samsung Smart Switch Mobile. So he's asking basically, he's coming from a Galaxy S4 and he wants to buy a Note 4, maybe a Note 3. Will Smart Switch work in this scenario? Yes, Smart Switch will absolutely work. You launch Smart Switch on both devices. You do not have to have data, as you've asked, or SIM card in both devices, but both have to be connected to the internet, at least in order to download the Smart Switch app. Once both have the Smart Switch app, you do not need an internet anymore. You just start them both up, you choose one as the sending device, one as the receiving device, and you move the data over. This will work with the S4 that you currently have, and either with the Note 3 or Note 4. Although I will say, if you have a choice between the Note 3 or Note 4, if it's maybe a $50 or less difference, or $100 even, I would still greatly choose the Note 4. The Note 4 was an amazing device and didn't have any trouble whatsoever till Lollipop came out. But other than that, it was an amazing device and definitely worth getting over the Note 3. Huge quality boost in my opinion. Alright. And the last question before we get to the live viewer questions down below. I just watched some of the videos for the S6, searched on YouTube. Is there anything like a driving mode on this phone? I recently switched from a Moto Droid that had it built in. I searched on the phone and the internet, and it seems that I'll have to install the app and get this feature back. Can you tell me if this is correct or am I missing something? If I do have to download an app, what do you suggest? So Samsung used to have a driving mode within their apps, actually. They did have it just built in. They got rid of that, though, just because, again, people didn't want so much bloatware built into it. Now there's a difference. There's a difference than normal, and that is that you can actually get it in a different way. So, yeah, it's not on here. Okay, so here's the thing. You can get it, but it usually has to be from the Galaxy App Store. So let me do a quick search on my S7 Edge, my new beautiful silver one. Yes, it's lovely. And now I can finally have it, so I'm not jealous of all you guys that got it before me. So now I'm no longer jealous. Still a little jealous, you guys got it before me. But it's fine. We put that to rest. I got some nice cases for it, so I'm happy too. So yeah, it used to be that you could get it directly from the Galaxy App Store. Now, however, it does always depend on carriers and things like that. Yeah, so for mine, this is T-Mobile, and there is one. Let me lower the brightness a little bit. And there is one, and it's called Car Mode, and that is available from the Galaxy App Store. So this is definitely one that would help you for all your situation. You can see it's very similar to how the Moto was in that case. You have your driving capability. You can call people. You have your playlist, everything like that. It's very much so a simple version. So that will be just how you would do it, simple and easy. But yeah, that's called Car Mode, and it is available on the Galaxy App Store for most of your Samsung devices. All right, let's get to the live questions in the comments section down below. Thank you as always for watching, guys. Just first want to say that. Oops. Don't know how that looked for you guys. So now let's get to the comment section down below and see how it's going. All right. Wells Fargo supports Samsung Pay. Yes, they do. Wells Fargo is part of Samsung Pay as of, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday was a part of Samsung Pay. So that's huge. I mean, that was one bank that was not a part of Samsung Pay. It was probably the biggest bank that wasn't a part of Samsung Pay. Now it is a part of it. So now all your major banks in the US are a part of Samsung Pay. So that's a big win for Samsung. They just really need to get Capital One on there, and they would be a lot better. Also Discover as well. I hear Discover is supposed to be this month, but we'll see. Anything new about the S6, about the Note 6? Sorry. No, nothing new yet about the Note 6 since last week. I mean, we got 2 weeks of stuff, right? We got 6 gigs of RAM. We got a gig dedicated graphics card storage built into it. We have a 5.9-inch display. There's a lot of stuff that is definitely possible for the Note 6. Just will it come true, and will all of this come to pass is more the question. I'm also very interested to see what we're going to be getting soon in terms of, I don't believe the Note 6 is going to come out alone. And I'm not just talking about, like, I believe Samsung will have a tablet and a watch, of course, but I believe there's going to be another phone, and I think we might finally get the bendable phone. That's my hope. That's my prediction since the beginning of this year. That has been my prediction, so we'll see if it comes to pass. What camera you use for your channel, for the channel? So the camera that I'm using right now is the Panasonic G7. I have it hooked up to a live capture card that I keep on the side over here so that you guys can see me, and it's not recording, but it's just showing what my camera's seeing, which is a really good quality. I mean, if you remember from episodes, I think we switched it around the 80s for Android Weekly, and this is the difference. I mean, this is an amazing camera. It's actually probably the best compact system camera I would recommend with an external mic. So that's a big difference, because there are cameras without an external mic that are better than it, some of the Sonys for instance, but this is the best one for recording with a external mic output. So that would be the best one I'd recommend if you're doing your own YouTube channel. Depending on how you get it, and depending if it's new or used, it's about $700, so you are making an investment, but it's good for the long haul. Hey, I just factory resetted my phone and it won't verify my Google account. Contact Google directly, and they will basically reset it remotely so that it works properly. It does give you instructions on how to do it over the internet, but if that's not working, sometimes that takes a while to work, and obviously we all want our phones to work right away. So contact Google directly on their customer service, and they will do it right away for you. What's up? What's up, Tim? Um, Read and write speeds of micro SD. I've seen reviews say that the 90 megabits ones per second aren't that fast. Explain. So here's the thing. It's more of, are they consistently 90 megabits per second? And most ones are not correct. The Samsung one consistently stays at the fastest speed. And just a minute, just so you can see what he's talking about. This is the read and write speed right over here. So this is the read and write. Read is up to 95 and the write is up to 90. This is one of the best write speed. So micro SD cards you can get out in the market. However, here's the thing. With that, you have to keep one thing in mind. Oops. Hello again. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you record. You cannot actually record live with this. So, going back to what I was saying. So, with this memory card, 95 is the fastest it can go. It does not mean it's going to stay consistently at 95. So, the average Samsung one stays above 60 to 80, depending on which test you go by. There's lots of different people that test out micro SD cards, and depending on which one you go by, they consistently stay higher than most. SanDisk is right behind them. They are really close. Now, Samsung improved with their Pro Plus. So the Plus one is going to be the better one compared to the older one. So Pro wasn't as consistent as this one. That's why when I was telling you guys which memory cards I would recommend the SanDisk Ultra Plus. I would recommend the Samsung Evo Plus, and I would recommend the SanDisk Extreme, and I would recommend the Samsung Pro Plus. Those ones are the memory cards I would recommend. So yes, 90 meg up to 150 megabits per second. Here's the thing: a lot of those don't stay that fast. It's like there are some out there that say 150 megabytes per second, and they are actually rated lower than even the Samsung 90 megabits per second in terms of how much speed they actually output consistently. So that's what those reviews and comparisons are telling you, by that the 90 megabits per second aren't actually that fast. My SD card will not work on my HTC Desire 526. That could be a lot of different reasons. It just really could. It could be a lot of different reasons. Um, First of all, is it a slower memory card? Is it at least a class 10? How fast is the memory card? HTC, I would recommend at least 30 megabits per second, just to have a really good fast one. But if it doesn't say any kind of speed, or if it says the 4 with the circle on it or a 2 with the circle on it, you should never put that kind of memory card in your newer device. So hopefully that helps. Are you going to watch Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice? I'm watching it day one it comes out. I already have 10 tickets available for it, for me and all my friends. For a big show like that, by the way, when I do reviews, and I watch it with a big group like that, so I get like a general consensus of, and take into account like, oh, this person has no comic experience and they like it. This person is romantic and they like that one. So I kind of try to get a big gist of just overall how people feel about it. And me and all my friends are a pretty good source group, so yeah, it should be fun. I will be doing a spoiler and non-spoiler review for Batman vs. Superman on my mainstream movie guide channel. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, go over there and subscribe. We just did 2 movie reviews this week: Zootopia, which you definitely should check out, and London Has Fallen, which you should check out if you're a 90s action fan. It is very much so in that vein, but otherwise you might not want to. So yeah. Aren't you tired? It's nighttime. Yes, I am a little bit tired, but I want to stay to make sure to always do these shows for you guys. Do you suggest any good apps for the Gear S2? I'm not really that big on the apps per se, so here's the thing. Let me see. Let me go through my apps. On the Gear S2, they did add trends for Gear, which is Twitter. I do like Gearogramo, which is the Instagram for the gear. Camera controls, one you should definitely have just to be able to take a photo using your gear watch. I like Uber. I have called an Uber with my watch now, and it's pretty fun. Find My Car I've used before. FidMe is probably the best Gear S2 app that I personally like, just because it allows me to use all of my club cards, like my Starbucks card, my AMC card, and my Best Buy card without actually needing them on me. And yeah, calculator, Groupon, just, basics. For me, I'm more into watch faces, so like this one is a pretty nice one now that I got on here, so that's a pretty nice one. So yeah, really nice one that I got right there. So yeah, just a little nice watch face. That's what I kind of look forward to. Are there any games you're looking forward to this year? I'm waiting on Final Fantasy VII Remix. Let me tell you something. When Final Fantasy VII Remix comes out, I'm off that week of work. I'm off. I don't care what's going. I don't care if the S8 launches. I don't care what's going on. As long as I'm not on my honeymoon, I'm playing that damn game. Like there is nothing that could stop me but that, you know. Yeah, no, that game I'm super excited for. Kingdom Hearts 3 is another one I just cannot wait for. Definitely. What games am I looking forward to this year, though? I can't think of any off the top of my head that I'm looking forward to this year. Let me know in the comment section down below. What games are you guys looking forward to this year? Video games on which systems and everything like that. I know my fiance is really looking forward to the new Tomb Raider game that was out for Xbox last year, but this year she'll finally be able to play it on our PS4. So that one's one definitely interested in. I cannot think of any of the video games that are coming out this year. I'm just drawing a blank. Um, I'm I currently own a Note 5. Should I upgrade to the S7 Edge or keep my Note 5? That's a question. I did that. I did do that. My Note 5, I still have over here. I'm shipping it back to T-Mobile within the next 2 weeks. And I now have my S7 Edge. So that's exactly what I did. Will I live to regret it? I don't know yet. I'm still reviewing it. Still, I've only been with it for about 4 days now, so still not right there where I can say that I definitively like it better. The battery life is stupendous. I love the battery life on this device. It really is what I expected it to be for my expectations. Overall, though, what would I say that is really great in it? I don't know. I don't know if I would say. I mean, the camera's stupendous. The expandable memory is great. I have 128 gig, as you can see in here. I love the always-on display. I love that freaking display. So, yeah. I mean, I'm enjoying it right now. I really love it. So, just waiting to see if I would say it's better than Note 5. It's more so this question. Is it better than Note 5? I would overall already say yes. Here's the thing, though. I miss my S Pen, but I'm an S Pen user. Are you not an S Pen user? If you're not an S Pen user, it is better than the Note 5 completely. If you're an S Pen user, then you might not want to. That's the main thing. It's like if you are an S Pen user, then you might be like kind of thing. If you're not, then it's more of an interesting question. But overall, you have to ask yourself, if you're not an S Pen user, maybe you should get the S7 Edge. If you are an S Pen user, then maybe you should wait till the Note 6 comes out, probably in August. So yeah. I'm still waiting on Silver. I pre-ordered last week. Yeah, I pre-ordered the first day, like right in the AM, and I still had to wait. Like a lot of people got it on Monday. I had to wait till Wednesday to get it. So, grr. I just bought the Nikon D50-1000 with kit lenses. So what other lenses do you recommend for YouTube? I recommend a wide angle without going fisheye. Really, when it comes to cameras, typically you just want a wider one. So this one, just getting a little techie with photography here, guys. This one's called a 14 millimeter wide, so that's pretty wide, you know. Otherwise, I could zoom in, and let's just see, zoom in. Could zoom into my ear here, I guess. So that is how far this one can zoom in, and that's to 42. So just to give an idea of how far this can't really zoom that far, but I have a secondary lens which is 40 to 200. We used that at CES when we were further away and had to zoom, and we had our wireless mics hooked up and everything like that. So that was how all of that happened. So yeah, that's just to give you the gist of how all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Um. Oops. Sorry, that got away from me here. Um. Oh my God, Marshmallow! I know, right? Finally. Does Marshmallow speed up the Note 5? Unfortunately, I do not have Marshmallow on my Note 5, and I might ship it off before I get Marshmallow on my Note 5, so I cannot say if it will speed it up or not, unfortunately. I would greatly assume, though, that it would. Superman going to kill Batman? Pretty much. I mean, look, Superman and Batman have fought 9 times in the comics. Superman won 7 of those fights. 2 of those, one of the most famous one, of course, is the Dark Knight Returns. Batman had help. So yes, and it's just common sense, right? Like in a fight with no preparation or anything like that, Superman would win. In a fight with preparation, that's what everyone always says. Oh, Batman would kind of win or with that. Batman always kind of delays him and everything like that. But could he like kill him? Ra's al Ghul almost did with Batman's plan, so that's kind of a gist of it. But yeah, it's really a whole thing when it comes to all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I would really say that everything would work in that sense in terms of like I think it's gonna be a great movie. They're not gonna really obviously kill each other. I'm more curious of how Batman blocked Superman's punch. That's one thing that everyone's talking about. If you have seen those in the trailer, at one part like Superman's going like this, and Batman just straight up blocks it, and he blocks it, and Superman's just like, what? What the fuck? What? I'm Superman. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how that worked. Overall, I will give my expectations for the movie. I'm gonna give my 5 predictions, and someone's gonna die, and yeah, you'll see what's gonna happen. So yeah. Um, Hello Ricky. Do you have any idea where Michael Fisher's going? Wait, what? Where's Michael Fisher going? Captain Two Phones. What? Is Michael Fisher going somewhere? I have not kept up apparently on my Pocket Now, so oh wow, he is moving. Goodbye, Pocket Now. He started 4 years ago and he's moving. Wow. I do not know where he's going. That's crazy though. It really sucks. Post occasional. He did not say where he's going, guys. Michael Fisher. Wow. That really sucks. He was my favorite reason to watch Pocket Now. Um, he is again. If for those of you who haven't seen my channel before or have ever watched Pocket Now, Michael Fisher is my personal favorite reviewer out there in the tech world, and he's a great reviewer. So that sucks. I wish him the best and. Look, he's a great reviewer. He has that voice for it. He has that smooth intro for it, and I think he did it better than any of us. So I wish him all the best. Um, I just saw the Ghostbusters trailer. Either my Samsung phone is broken or the trailer is. That's awesome. That's pretty damn good right there, Kronos. I so I've yet to like any of those movies that this team has done. I know so many people have loved Bridesmaids, have loved, Tammy, have loved Spy. A lot of these movies. Well, Tammy was just Melissa McCarthy, but it wasn't the same writer and kind of creative backer that did, like Spy and Bridesmaids. I like some of the girls. Like I love the whole or not love, but I really like what's it called? The one where they sing. What's the one where they sing? Different cast, but I think it's the same creator, if I'm not mistaken. Again, like producer and stuff like that. Pitch Perfect. I think those are really good, but I just haven't gotten on board with Melissa McCarthy. To me, she's very much like the Chris Farley of before, meaning you either like their comedy or you don't. I particularly really liked Chris Farley's comedy, but I had a lot of friends that just thought it was the same thing over and over again. They were the same character, or he was the same character, and I understood that, but I liked it. It worked for me. Melissa McCarthy to me is not a good. It's she plays the same character in every single movie. Spy was a little bit better, but overall she was the same stick, same thing. She falls down in every freaking movie. She has yet to not fall down in a movie. Um, so yeah, I don't think so. That it's at least for me something that I would look forward to. Um, and then we saw the trailer, and this trailer was just horrible. Yeah, it was a bad trailer. Full disclosure, and I know I can't wait to see the comments like, what the? I've never seen Ghostbusters. I've never seen it. I've seen the cartoon of Ghostbusters in the '90s, and I have never seen the movie. I do plan on seeing the Ghostbusters movie when it comes out. I will do a review on it. And I have to see the original Ghostbusters before I see that, so I will see Ghostbusters. I'm not sure. So people always told me, should I skip Ghostbusters 2? Because I guess that gets a lot more camping, a lot more funny, without a little bit of scary or seriousness. So let me know, should I see Ghostbusters 2 or should I just see Ghostbusters 1? Let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, I don't think the next one's gonna be good. We'll see though. It did not. I'm hoping it's just a trailer. The second trailer will be a lot funnier, and then we'll all be happy. Tell me, do you believe you will? Joking. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Tell me, do you bleed? You will. Really good. Really good. Yeah. Yeah, no, really good Batman voice that Ben Affleck's doing. I mean, for everyone that thought he wasn't going to be great at Batman, he's doing pretty good. No Man's Sky. Yes, I've heard really good things about that. It's funny. Far Cry Primal. I've never played a Far Cry game. Just have never gotten into it. But I heard really good things about that one. I don't have time. I can't wait, guys, till like YouTube can be my main job, so I can just like start a gaming channel and get really into gaming and all that kind of stuff. That would be amazing. Once we get there, that would be a great time. But yeah, I would just love to do games. I miss gaming. When will T-Mobile Note 5 get Marshmallow this month? T-Mobile will get Marshmallow on their Note 5 this month. How does No Man's Sky have such a big gameplay area? Where does it store all of it? That's a good question, right? Yeah, no, I mean, all the world, it's pretty interesting. Definitely interesting on that. What camera do you use to film your videos? We said that a little bit ago. This is the Panasonic G7. It's a compact system camera. The lens that I'm using is a 14 by 42, or sorry, 14 to 42 lens that I'm using as well for the wider angle. And I use this to film pretty much all my videos and the live stream ones. I have a question. I have a Note 5, still waiting on the updated Marshmallow. Do you know when it comes out? See, I told you this would happen. We talked about all the updates at the beginning of the show, and some people are going to come in missing it. You would have to tune into the beginning of the show. I heard he closed it. I want to say the Note 4 is getting it in May. I want to say May. I want to say the Note 4 is getting it in May. Maybe it was April, but it was either April or May. We did go over it in the beginning of the show, though, so check back on that part to see. Do you know when Final Fantasy Remix will be released? No, no one knows that yet. Square Enix. I feel like Square Enix, when they announced it with just kind of seeing like, are people going to be interested in this? Are people really going to want this? And as soon as it came out, they were like, holy shit, we need to get on this. But it's going to be episodic, meaning that it will be broken up into parts. My guess is the first part of the game will be either 50% of the game or maybe just 25%. I would say that it could just be the Midgar portion, and then once the Midgar portion ends, that part of the game might end, and we have to wait a year for the second release, or and then another year for the third release. So I do feel that because it's episodic, it will be broken up. Whether it be two pieces or three pieces, I think it would be fitting for it to be broken up into three pieces. You know, three disc where how Final Fantasy VII came out. I could see them doing three disc. I'm hoping for two, but I could see if they do three that fans won't be mad. If they do it in more than three, fans will be pissed. So yeah. Um. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, you guys said a lot. T-Mobile, yeah, T-Mobile Note 5 Marshmallow will get it again this month. What are you talking about? What is your favorite comic book TV show right now? I like The Flash and Supergirl. I have not seen Supergirl, believe it or not, and I feel like I might. I'm gonna watch the crossover episode with The Flash and see. What is my favorite show though right now on TV, comic book wise? Well, does Netflix count? Because I would say the best comic book shows are The Flash and Daredevil. Two amazing shows, two really good shows. If you aren't watching either one of them, you should. Even if you're not into comics, you'll just appreciate how cool and great it is. Really great shows. Definitely highly recommend it. The Flash is the best one on TV. The best one on net online is Netflix Daredevil. Season 2, The Punisher. I like that. When you knock them down, they get back up. When I knock them down, they stay down. Really cool. How much better is the S7 Edge camera compared to the Note 5? Noticeable, more so in low light. I'm filming it this week. We will be doing a low light camera comparison between the S7 and every other smartphone that I have here. So whether that be the V10, whether that be the iPhone 6s Plus, whether that be any of the other phones that we have, we're going to film a comparison between all of them so you can get the gist of how different the low light is with these phones. Is the viewing quality better on the S7 on the VR? I have not tested my VR yet. I will. I'll be putting the S7 Edge in the VR and testing out just how good the quality is. So we will be seeing how good it is, but I still have yet to test it as of right now. See Ghostbusters 1. Okay, I told you guys. I'm sorry. You know, we have those gaps. You know, everyone has that one movie like that everyone gets mad at you. Like, how could you not have seen that movie? I have not seen Ghostbusters 1. Watch Ghostbusters 2 for the hell of it. Okay, watch Ghostbusters 2 for the hell of it. Wow. That is probably the that is probably the biggest compliment I have ever gotten as a YouTuber. Michael Fisher is good, but not even close to your level. Thank you for that. I would say he's much more polished than I am, but I love learning about things and techiness and all that kind of stuff. And what I've always wanted to do is bring all the techie stuff to regular people so that we all can get how these smartphones work and how these mobile world works. And yeah, that's why I do hidden features because I think that's the biggest thing. So thank you for that. That's probably the best compliments I ever had. And yes, your last name is Fisher, so it's even more impressive. Um, will AT&T get Marshmallow this month? Will AT&T Note 5 and S Edge Plus get Marshmallow this month? Yes, it will get Marshmallow this month. I know, I know, I know. I need to catch up on Ghostbusters. I get it. I get it. I will watch it. I promise. I'll try it this week, okay? I'll try to even do it this week just because you guys are telling me I need to watch it fast. Um, T-Mobile Note 5 Marshmallow, again, it will be this month. Do you know how much the S7 is? The S7 is $699, I believe, to $670, depending on which carrier you're getting. That's how much it is. Have you seen Deadpool yet? I've seen Deadpool twice. Deadpool is on the Mainstream Movie Guy channel, so if you want to see my review for Deadpool, and also for those of you who haven't seen the other video yet, Deadpool actually beat every single superhero movie debut. So the first Batman movie, the first Superman movie, the first Iron Man movie, all of these Deadpool beat. So if you want to see a bit of how that went down, check out the Mainstream Movie Guy channel. And that's just on, if you go to my channel, their link is right there to go check out my Deadpool review and how amazing it was and all the cool stuff with that. Have I seen Dirty Grandpa? Dirty Grandpa I did not see, actually. It was during a time when I had to go to San Luis Obispo for a wedding with my fiance, and I missed Dirty Grandpa, so I did miss that one. My phone got wet. I lost everything on it. Now the S6. What's the best way to save my pictures and music just in case that happens again? So it's very simple. The best way to save your pictures is Google Photos. It is a free app. You download it, and you have unlimited backup for your photos. So it's really great for that purpose. All of your photos, unlimited backup, and it saves it at 16 megapixels quality, and it saves the video at 1080p. So really great quality and unlimited. So that's for one, and basically you can have it set up so that every time you get into Wi-Fi, it will start backing them up, and it will use your mobile data to back them up. So that's the first way. For music, I actually use Google Music for all of my music needs. Basically, it's just as simple. As soon as Google Music, I buy something, or I download it. I download it all to my computer, and then it automatically is in the cloud for me to use on my Google Music. So that's how I use it. Google Music, you can have up to 50,000 songs of your own before you even buy any. So that's really good. Or if you don't plan on buying, you can have up to 50,000 songs on the cloud. So that's probably the best way, again, for that. I can't wait for the Note 5 and the S7 Edge Plus comparison video. Yes, that I will probably be recording that this week. I think that's one of the highly anticipated videos. That and the iPhone are probably the most anticipated, most requested one I've gotten thus far. What about Walking Dead? So here's the thing. Walking Dead, my fiance watches every week. She's about to watch it in 8 minutes. She's in this room right over here, and she's gonna watch it right now. I do not watch Walking Dead. I didn't get on board, and I have not had the time to binge watch it, as it's like on what, its 4th season or 5th season. So yeah, I just haven't done it. Will I ever watch Walking Dead? Maybe. I'm not too much into TV shows as I am into movies. Movies I see every single weekend. TV shows, I don't have enough time in the day, and that's simply because I record a lot of videos. I mean, I've recorded what I think 5 videos today. I recorded 6 videos on Friday, so I just record a lot of videos, and that takes up a lot of my time. So yeah, plus my regular 9 to 5 job and everything, so it adds up, and my time is not available right now. Do you think mobile gaming on phones will equal to consoles hardware-wise with low cost? Um, I don't think it can ever be equal to consoles, at least not in the foreseeable future. 10 years down the line, maybe. But let's put it more this level, right? Will a phone be at the level of a PSP or a 3DS? That's more foreseeable. That I could see happening in 3 years. So yeah, I can see that happening a lot quicker compared to being a console, like, like a PlayStation 3 or 4, all of those kind of things. So it is a low cost, obviously, but let's be fair, none of them are that good quality in terms of games. There are very few good quality games on mobile, like really good quality, not like just this little cheapy game, but there are very few of them. So yeah. Whoa. Sorry, sometimes it just scrolls all the way up. Should you use screen protectors for your phones? Um, I don't like screen protectors as much. In my opinion, they have to feel really good if I'm to get them. I did request with Zag for them to send us their Invisa Shield for the Edge Plus, simply because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting on a glass screen protector for an Edge display, and Invisa Shield has made a high quality one. So that one I am interested in reviewing, but as of yet I have not reviewed one. That I love the what was it, the S6. This one right here, I had the S6. I had the Alpha glass on it. Don't know if you can really tell, but I do have a glass screen protector on this one, and that was really good when it came to that. So yeah. Should I get the VR or the Google Cardboard? So here's the thing: Google Cardboard is doesn't have much. It has support, but it doesn't have like a serious support. Um, the Gear VR has Oculus support, so you have a lot more content coming on there a lot quicker. So yeah, I would completely get the Gear VR easily over Google Cardboard because Google Cardboard isn't really. I mean, you can do all of Google Cardboard on the Gear VR, but you can't do the Gear VR apps on Google Cardboard. So it's just that simple. I would completely do Gear VR over Google Cardboard. You get a lot more content and you have the best of both worlds. I will get the S7 Edge. How much with US Cellular? I'm not sure on US Cellular. The S7 Edge is typically 780 to 799, so around that price point. I'm not sure exactly how much US Cellular would be, but it would be around there. I went and got the Note 5 over the S7 Edge because the S Pen large screen, but I love the Edge features. Should I return my Note 5? Let me put it this way. The S7 Edge does have a better battery and a better camera and better RAM management compared to the Note 5. The better RAM management might change as of Marshmallow, but as we all know, native updates compared to, updates over time are never as good. So Marshmallow will run better on the S7 Edge compared to the Note 5. It also is more efficient at cooling and running multiple things. So overall, it's curious. Um, I would not say return Note 5 if you like your S Pen. That's the thing. If you don't like if you don't use the S Pen or really don't see as that big of a reason to keep it, it depends. But the Note 5 is not as good as the S7 Edge in terms of battery life and camera. I can already tell you that. Wait till the full review to see it side by side. Can someone help me route my LG V10? I just I just bought. I don't know how to. I don't know how because the video I see is for other phones and not working on the V10. Um, my recommendation would be to go to XDA developers. They have step by step on the V10 on how to root it. If you can't find anything there, I would not recommend it yet. So yeah, that's my advice. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, are you gonna see that movie? I don't know if I'll be able to see that movie just because I think didn't that one come out this weekend or is that one next weekend? I have like movies for every weekend thus far. This weekend I saw two. Zootopia and what do you call it? What was the other one I saw, guys? London Has Fallen. So I saw both of those. When does Whiskey Tango Foxtrot came out? Does that just come out this week? That just came out this weekend. I probably won't see it just because, again, I'm paying for all these out of pocket and everything like that. Next week, I will see 10 Cloverfield Lane, so I will be seeing that one next week. So stay tuned for the review on that one or subscribe. And the week after, I don't know if I'll see anything the week after. Maybe Midnight Special, depending if it really gets good reviews. Otherwise, if not, obviously definitely going to see Batman vs. Superman. And that'll close out this month. So yeah. Dropbox really lower the quality of my pictures. Is there a way to get them back to the quality that they were? No. Once you upload them to Dropbox, it does compress them. You cannot uncompress them if you do not have the originals. Is the S7 your daily use phone or is the Note 5? So all three. No, so the S7 is currently my second device, meaning this is a device that I switch out when I'm reviewing. So currently the S7 is my review device, and that's my second line for my review. The Note 5 has been my daily driver since I got it back in August, so this one has been my daily driver since then. However, I have just sold, or not sold this one, but I'm returning it to T-Mobile and upgraded via Jump to the S7 Edge. So the S7 Edge is going to be my daily driver phone now, and the S7 is going to be my test line, but this one will switch out for like when the G5 comes out. I'll switch this one out for that one and review that. And so yeah, this one will be my station one, which is my primary device for the S7 Edge. So yeah, that's how that's going to work, as I have them all right here. So yeah. How much is the S7 Edge with US Cellular? Again, I don't know exactly, but it's probably around that amount. It's around $780 to $799. I just want to thank you for the gift card for the movie tickets. Congratulations! I'm glad you liked it. I hope you saw a good movie. Um, does the size of the display determine how energy efficient it is? For example, same Quad HD display on the S7 pixels per inch with the S7 Edge. No, that will not determine in terms of the display. As long as it's filling up that many pixels per inch, it really doesn't matter of the screen size. However, what's more going to determine it is obviously the battery life of it. So, you know, the battery life is going to be a big thing of it. Overall, though, will a bigger screen, a lot of people think that a bigger screen will drain it quicker, but because of the pixels per inch, as long as they're the same amount, it doesn't matter really that much. Now, the brightness is where the argument is because, well, but you're still offering that many nits, but yes, if you're offering that many pixels, then there's still only that many pixels. There's more LEDs, but not more pixels to back. It's a whole mess. So I would say no. That just because it's a bigger screen with the same pixels per inch, no, it won't deter the phone more. Especially when you consider that the battery life is much bigger, 600 more milliamps. The Edge does beat out the S7 currently in battery life. Is 10 Cloverfield Lane a sequel of Cloverfield? No one knows, actually. J.J. Abrams did say that it is in the same world of Cloverfield, but that's all that he has said. So he is keeping it very under wraps. We do not know what the premise of 10 Cloverfield Lane. All that we know is there's a lady, she got in a car accident, this guy took her to his bunker underground, and there's another dude there with his arm broken. We have no idea if there's any relation between them two, but you know, he's kept them all there, and it's an underground bunker. Originally they were having fun and all that kind of stuff, but then she tries to get out, he handcuffs her and all this kind of stuff, and then she finally gets out and then kind of sees like, holy shit, what's going on out here, and she's scared of it. So yeah. Do you think there will be an Edge Plus? P.S. Your picture is crooked. Oh. I need a measurement for that. Hopefully that's better. I don't know if it's the same. No. Oh, that picture is crooked. That picture is crooked, actually. I need to fix that, but yes, that picture is crooked, actually. Um, um, will there be an Edge Plus? No, there will not be an Edge Plus. There will not be an Edge Plus this year. Um, does fast wireless charging overcharge your phone? No. Well, fast wireless charging does not overcharge your phone. Which setting should I have my Note 5 screen on? Adaptive display, AMOLED cinema, AMOLED photo, or basic? So that really depends on your preference. I have it on adaptive display just because I like to keep it that way. If I had a choice between cinema and photo, though, I would choose cinema. Most of my friends, though, would choose photo. They like real colors, and photo is more closer to the Adobe RGB matrix. Basically, exactly how you're seeing it in real life is what the photo will give you. Photo for the Samsung display is actually more accurate than any LCD. So when people stupidly say, "Oh, LED is yeah, you can have your AMOLED screen, but it's false photos." Oh, really? If I switch to photo, it's more accurate than your little LCD ever could. So yeah. What's the difference in performance between the Snapdragon and the Exynos S7? That's a good question, and I actually have currently I have both because my S7 is the international S7, and my what do you call it? My S7 is my international S7, and the S7 Edge is not international. So I can actually see the difference. Um, so far, I would say the performance-wise, they're very comparable in, but the S7 Edge, which is the Snapdragon, seemed to be a little bit slower on gaming, which is curious because it's supposed to be the better one when it comes to gaming. I'm still testing them out, and we'll see when the gaming reviews come out if there's a difference. But yeah. So far, would you consider the G5 over the S7 Edge, or is it Samsung all the way? I can't really say that yet because I haven't had the G5 yet, so I can't really say that the G5 is not as good as the S7 because I haven't reviewed it yet. I haven't tried it yet. Am I interested in the G5 features as much? Not really. Not really. I'm not. I'm more concerned about how does it operate, how does it work, and everything like that. How many colors would iPhone SE be available with? So far, we've only seen the one color, so we do not know if it's going to be a iPhone C type of situation where they have different colorful ones. So far, the SE has not a colorful one, so I don't believe we're going to get cartoony colors like the iPhone C was. With the S7 Edge, is the Note 6 going to be released by itself? I do not believe the Note 6 will be released by itself. I do believe there will be that bendable screen phone coming out with the Note 6, Project Valley, as Samsung calls it. I had the Note 5 since October. Do you think it'll run crappy with the Marshmallow update? No, I think it will run better with the Marshmallow update because Lollipop was the worst OS since Honeycomb. You say there is no S7 Edge Plus. What will bring with the Note? What will Samsung bring with Note 6? So again, that's my prediction that there will be a bendable screen phone coming out with the Note 6, and it'll be Project Valley that has been rumored for a long period of time. This will be an expensive phone if it is the first bendable screen phone. I'm guessing it'll be around 1,000. But yeah, we'll see. It's very curious, right? Um, but yeah, that's what I believe that'll come out with the Note 6. I do believe that Samsung will come out with a tablet and also a smartwatch around that time as well. But yeah, that's what we'll come out with. Okay, and I think we'll call that a show, guys. It's been a great show. Thank you guys as always for tuning in every week. Make sure to give that like thumbs up down below. And again, if you didn't see earlier on, if you can do a little tweet on Twitter to at LG Mobile USA and tell them send the Android guy a G5 so we can make sure we get the G5 here for you guys so we can do that big comparison, versus the S7 and the G5. I know you guys want to see that. I want to show it to you, but hopefully it'll come out. Alright guys, thank you as always for watching. Again, this has been RICKY, the Android